Hello, my name is Julie Hebert. I'm here to go over your benefits beginning July 1st, 2024 for Risktec Solutions. My name is Julie Hebert with the Hebert Group. There's my email and phone number. Please feel free to reach out anytime you have a problem or a question. I'm always here to help. You guys are keeping pretty much everything the same this year. Blue Cross Blue Shield is going to be renewed. Guardian will also renew with the other benefits. We're going to go through those. This is your time to make changes. Your open enrollment time is going to begin at June 1st and runs through the end of June, but we'd like to have your changes completed by June the 14th if possible. This is your time to make changes because you want to. Any other time after this, after July 1st, that you need to make a change, it should only be done in the case of marriage, death, birth, adoption, divorce, loss of coverage through your spouse's employer, something like that, where you've had a life event. If those any of those things happen and you need to make a change, please let Donna and I know within 30 days so that we can get the changes effective with the carrier and get your coverage updated. The medical insurance, as I mentioned, will be through Blue Cross Blue Shield. We do have 4 different plans for you to choose from. Plan number 1 is a platinum plan. It does have a in-network deductible of $1,250. It is covered at 100% after you've met that deductible. Your maximum out of pocket for the year is the same as your deductible. You have a $25 copay to go see your primary care physician, $45 to see a specialist, and then lots of other copays there. The prescription plans are the same on all 4 plans. And it is important to know that your wellness visits, our preventative care, are uncovered at 100% under all 4 plans. We do encourage you to take advantage of those benefits when you can. Plan number 2 has a $1,500 deductible per person. It then covers you at 80% until you've reached the maximum out of pocket of $3,000. It does have a little bit higher copays of $45 and $90. Then you can see there the remainder of the copays. Plan number 3 is also a gold plan. It has a $1,000 deductible. Maximum out of pocket for the year is $6,250. So you can see this plan has a $1,000 deductible, max out of pocket of $6,250. Or plan number 2 has a $1,500 per person deductible, max out of pocket of $5,250. So it kind of depends on where your priority is between these 2 plans. Again, the copay is $50 and $90 versus $45 and $90. So you can see as you pay more out of pocket as you go, your premium is a little bit less. On plan number 4 is a silver plan, has a $3,750 deductible per person. Once you've met that, you're going to pay at 80%, and the max out of pocket on this plan is $9,000, $18,000 there for the family. It's important to note on the deductible and the maximum out of pocket that when you cover multiple members of your family, each person has a per person limit on the deductible and the maximum out of pocket. And then there's a combined bucket for the family. So if multiple members meet their maximum, you'll likely meet the family deductible for each member meets the deductible or the max out of pocket. The amounts shown below are the semi-monthly payroll deduction amounts, and then we also list how much is paid by Risktec. Very generous in contributing towards your benefits and towards the benefits of your dependents, so please take note of that information. We encourage you to utilize MD Live, or for minor emergencies, use the urgent cares when you can. I encourage you to look up and know where an in-network urgent care facility is close to your home and to where you work, so that if you need that, you're able to find it without having to try to call or get online when you're not feeling well. We encourage you to only use an emergency room when it's an actual emergency. If you'll notice up here, the urgent care visits tend to be $2,500, $75, where emergency room visits tend to be $400, $500, $600. So much higher copays, and you get into your deductible and co-insurance there when you go to the emergency room. If you are admitted to the hospital for the reason that you went to the emergency room, all of that's waived. They're just really trying to encourage you not to go to the emergency room when it's something simple like a flu, where you could use either MD Live or your primary care physician or an urgent care center. The dental insurance is available to you through the Guardian Dental. It's continuing to be the same plan that we've had the last several years. There are two options, the value plan and the NAP plan. If you select a Guardian Network dentist and you're happy with that provider, we encourage you to use the value plan because you do receive a higher percentage reimbursement on things like basic services. This continues to be the same thing here. You do have a $50 per person deductible. Maximum for the year is $1,500. There is an annual rollover that's available. So if you don't just go get your teeth cleaned in 1 year, you don't have any other procedures done, you'll likely have some benefit rollover to the following years. For preventative care, that includes cleanings and x-rays. Those are covered at 100% without any deductible being considered. If while you're there, they say, oh, Julie, looks like you have a small cavity, we're going to have to do a filling in a small tooth. If you're on the value plan, you're going to meet that $50 deductible, then they're going to cover it at 100%. If you're on the NAP plan, you're going to pay the $50 deductible. They're going to cover that filling at 80%. You would pay 20%. Same for major services such as a crown, be 60%, 50% after that $50 deductible. You do have orthodontia benefit on this plan of $1,500 with an annual maximum benefit, as I mentioned, of $1,500. So here's the premiums for the semi-monthly payroll. The vision is also made available to you through the Guardian insurance. You do utilize the VSP network. And so here's instructions on how to find a provider. You can go and get your eyes checked for $10. You have a $25 copay to get new lenses. That then they give you a frame allowance of $150 towards your frames, and then 20% off anything over that. Contact lenses are $150 allowance towards that. It's either contacts or glasses, not both. So you have to make a decision there. There are the semi-monthly premiums. Risktec does provide for you short-term and long-term disability that you'll automatically be enrolled in as an employee. On the short term, after your 8th day of injury or illness, you'll receive 60% of your salary up to $1,000 per week for 13 weeks. On the long-term disability, after 90 days, you'll receive 60% of your salary up to a $6,000 benefit. Then on the life insurance, you are covered with life insurance with 2 times your salary up to a maximum of $250,000. There is a small taxable portion to that that's added to your W-2. You can also purchase voluntary life insurance at your option. It's available there for you. All the rates are in ease. It will automatically calculate it for you as you go through that process. Then here's information about your benefits being in a 125 plan, what happens when you turn 65. If you were to leave Risktec and utilize the COBRA benefits, here's the cost for that. Here's a little bit of information on the 401k savings plan. John Hancock is the administrator, and you can definitely get with Donna when it's time for you to work on your 401k. Included some information from Blue Cross Blue Shield about how to get online and use their member service portal. There's lots of information there about your claims, finding a provider, looking at wellness. There's also an app. Of course, there's an app for everything. Here's some information about preventative services that are included with your coverage and some wellness benefits that are available to you for free. Then here included are some information summary sheets from Guardian about the coverage that you have, some more detail about the basic life, voluntary life, short-term disability, long-term disability, dental, and vision. So there's a lot of information there and more information online for you with Guardian anytime that you need assistance with that. If we can ever be of service, please let us know. We appreciate your business and we're here to help. Thanks so much.